And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Yoan Adon. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
That one hit the knees for a strike. The 0-2. And that one hit to first. Boots it.
Hey, throw.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next up for the Padres.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Merrill on at first, nobody out. De La Cruz, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Fought off foul. On the ground right side, 4, 6.
That's it out.
3, but it's not in time, and they just get one.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Next for the Padres, Gunnar Henderson. That's in there, and that's strike one. And delivers outside. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
No, just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Manny Machado on deck for the Padres. Two on, one out. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now it's Manny Machado. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas moving under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Marco.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Jackson Merrill.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard. Maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder, it gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at-bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 1-0. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. There's the strike. And a curve is down and in.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Tyler O'Neill, the next up for the Padres. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Outside low. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fly ball down the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-0. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ethan Salas, the next up for the Padres.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games. Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
And here it comes. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And a pitch. Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's Tirso Ornelas.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yohan Adon departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the pitch now for the Nationals, Cole Henry.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Reached on an infield single his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. Now the 0-1. And
One
that
ball,
one
one
almost
strike.
hit him. First and second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Goodbye, home run. He sends it out of here. His 17th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. That misses. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. So they bat around and score 8 times. Back here in Nationals Park. And on the hill in this one, Lance McCullers Jr. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
To the right side, Henderson. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Doug Norton.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat. It's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on, but it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Nasim Nunez stands in now and watches strike 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Padres 8 and the Nationals nothing. New inning getting started. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, number 3. The right-hander back to work. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. And that's outside. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
Green pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Next offering way off the plate. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And that one almost got him. run it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Machado, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Doug Norton. And
That's
ball 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Lane Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That missed. That's
And
the
a
ball.
good eye there. And
That's
another
the ball.
ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And a pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Michael Tolia at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. On to the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, number 97. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
O'Neal now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty. And strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Thomas sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 away down.
Now batting, catcher, Ethan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. And first offering is fouled off.